Hello YouTube. This is going to be the second game in my brand new run of Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii. For my first game I won $8,000. And all of a sudden I like the color purple. But that's not important right now.
This is Jeopardy!
Okay. Looks like we got two new contestants. Maybe.
Let's meet today's contestant.
There's me, the returning champion, with a one-day cash
Player
winnings
one.
of $8,000.
Player
Then there's
two.
Katie. And there's Amanda.
And now, here is the host of Jeopardy,
Yachty.
Alex Trebek.
Yachty.
Hey, Johnny Gilbert.
Hi,
How is
Alex
everyone
Trebek.
today? Let's go on with the Jeopardy
I'm
now.
terrible. No, not really.
Clues are worth $200 to $1,000
Yes, we get that, Alex.
in these categories. On Broadway,
Oh, jeez.
Canada, Mexico, or the United States.
Oh.
Literary pets.
Oh, jeez.
I only have eyes for you.
What?
Math.
Ooh.
And this means war.
You mean war.
Where do we begin, player one?
We begin with math for
66
two.
plus 32.
What is 98?
Yes, player one. Use the Wii remote or press
Oh,
the
jeez. The
corresponding
answer's gotta be in
That's
letters.
correct.
Words. Math for
Player
four.
one. You pick again. 73 minus 14.
What is 59?
Okay, player one.
Yeah.
Right.
You know I'm gonna take
Choose
control of
again,
this.
player
Math
one.
for 6. Oh, jeez. And already we get the daily double.
It's the Daily Double.
Something tells me I should have picked
You
another
are
category first.
currently in the lead.
Ah,
Need to
let's
select
just bet
your wager.
1,000.
Here is your clue. 148 divided by 4.
148 divided by 4. What is 37?
That puts you even further
It would
ahead.
have to be 37.
We return to you, player
Math for
one.
8.
17 times 6. Player one.
102.
Right.
Math
Player
for a
one.
grand.
23 plus 8 minus 16.
What is
Let's
15?
hear it, player one. You got it,
Another sweep.
player one.
Now let's
Back to
go Canada, Mexico, or the United States.
you. The largest in area.
What is Canada?
Okay, player one.
Whoop, not Mexico.
Yep. You
Canada,
get to pick
Mexico,
again,
or the United
player
States
one.
for 4.
It's 90% Catholic.
Okay, this... Yeah...
Yes, player two.
United States. It's not.
That's incorrect. Anyone else?
90% Catholic. Let's go Canada.
It's player one.
I guess.
Nope.
It's weird. I don't see
Anyone
Mexico
else
being
care to try to
Catholic
come
at
up with a
all.
Correct response.
What the hell?
Player three. That is correct.
Oh.
You again, player three.
This means war for 2.
During the Revolutionary War, volunteers ready to fight with 60 seconds notice were called these.
What are Minutemen?
It's player one. Yes.
Let's see here.
Please pick again, player one.
Canada, Mexico, the United States for 6.
The most populous.
What is the United States?
Yes, player one.
It better be the United States.
Select
Canada,
again.
Mexico, or the United States for 8.
It has 2 official languages.
What is Canada?
Okay, player one. Right.
I happen to know that there are English and French.
Player one, back to you.
You see
for
that
our
all over
next
the
selection.
hockey arenas. Where in the Stanley Cup playoffs, if the Canadians are in, they say, Le Coupe de Stanley. They also say the Stanley Cup.
Ruled by an emperor from 1864 to 1867.
Where's Mexico?
Player one. Yes.
There's no way you're going to mention
Choose
Canada
again,
3
player
times.
one.
I only have eyes for you.
Heterohelix is the English variety of this climbing plant.
Helix.
Here's what we wanted. IV. Player 1, pick again.
My goldfish is good. Let's go back to This Means War.
In this U.S. war, it was the Yanks versus the Confederates.
What is the Civil War?
Let's hear it, Player 1. That's right. Way to go.
Yanks, I guess, being
We
another
return
term for
to you,
representatives
player
of the
one.
Union. War for 6.
This future state declared its independence in 1836 during a war with Mexico.
What is Texas?
Player 1?
Yeah.
Correct.
War for 8.
You again, Player 1. Lasting from 1957 to this year, the Vietnam War is the longest in which the United States has taken part.
Sometime in the
Yes,
70s.
Player 1.
75.
That is correct. Player 1,
All right then.
back to you.
War for Grant.
The 100 Years' War, 1337 to 1453, was fought between England and this country.
100 Years' War.
Here's the
Spain.
correct response. France.
France. England and France.
Please pick again, Player 1.
Eyes for you. Oh yeah, I forgot that the category was I. 400.
Let's go to the Clue Crew for this next clue.
In monozygotic, or this type of twins, the genetic makeup of each twin is exactly the same.
What is identical?
It's Player 1.
I guess.
That's correct.
What the hell is intercalar?
Player 1, back to
Eyes for you for
our
6.
next selection. Roger that, Houston. The rocket engines have reached this point of firing to life. Let's hear it, Player 3.
Ignition.
Good for you. You get to pick again, Player 3.
Seems like an Apollo
It's a
13
list of
reference to me.
places to be visited on a journey.
What?
Here's the response
Jeez.
we were looking for. An itinerary.
Itinerary.
Select again.
Eyes for you for Grant, I guess.
The male of this wild goat of the Alps has backward curving horns that may be as long as it is tall.
You don't buzz in with the B button, do you? No. Yeah, take it from me, I guess.
We're talking about the ibex.
Ibex. The hell's an ibex?
Player 3, you pick again, please.
Broadway for 2.
Two snugly cute characters in Avenue Q aren't called the bad news these, but the bad idea these.
Neighbors?
Okay, Player 1.
The bad news brothers? Bad news brothers? I'm gonna say brothers.
No, sorry.
It was boys, wasn't it?
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Guy once told me, why you suck at this game?
Here's the correct response. Bears.
Bears. So I said to him, well, I'm supposed to
Select
suck
again.
at this game.
Many of this Jonathan Larson musical's famous fans have gone backstage to add their names to a long graffiti wall.
A long graffiti wall? So that's supposed to be like my podium or something?
Here's what we wanted. Rent.
Rent.
Player 3, back to you.
Okay, literary pets for
The title
2.
beast of his The Hound of the Baskervilles is actually the pet of Mr. Jack Stapleton.
The Hound of the Baskervilles? How do you call this a $200 clue? I mean, come on.
The correct response is Arthur Conan Doyle.
Arthur Conan Doyle? Whoever the hell he is.
Please pick again. Player 3.
Literary pets for 4.
Harry Potter uses his snowy owl named this to transfer messages.
Maybe
Yes,
the
player
answers
one.
will have make the answer come back to me. No, it will be Hedwig.
You are correct.
Dumbledore and Hermione obviously are two different
You get
characters.
to pick again.
Literary
Player
pets
one.
for 6. What the
Marjorie Kinnan Rawlings' The Yearling centers on this type of pet. Player 3?
hell? The Yearling. A cat?
Any other takers?
No.
Here's what we were looking for. A deer.
A deer. Yeah, I probably would never have guessed deer.
We return to you, player
Probably
one.
not. Literary pets for 8.
Little Swan, Little Bear, and Greenfinch are some of the goats of this Johanna Spirilass.
Johanna Spiri.
It's player 2.
Pipa.
No, that's not right.
Pipa?
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
No.
Okay, player 3.
So it's not Pipa.
That's it.
Oh, it's Heidi.
Player 3, you pick again, please. A poetic Eliot feline who has lived many lives in succession is named for this 5th book of the Old Testament.
What the hell is Deuteronomy?
Let's hear it, player 1. Good.
Genesis and Exodus are the first and second books of the Old Testament.
Choose again, player 1.
Broadway for 6. Now, how do you call that a $1,000 clue?
Fantasia of American Idol played the role of Celie in The Color This.
Purple? Pfft. I got
It's
$1,000.
player one.
Might as well risk it.
Very good.
Now I
You
got
again,
1600.
player 1.
Broadway for 8.
Spring Awakening is an alt-rock musical based on an 1891 play that Frank Wedekind originally wrote in this language.
What is German?
Yes, player 1.
It's just a guess.
Right.
Wedekind just sounds German to me.
Here's the $1,000 clue for you.
Or at least, if not
Huey
German,
Lewis,
something
Harry
kind
Hamlin,
of
and
Germanic.
George Hamilton have all been tapped to play tap dancing lawyer Billy Flynn in this musical.
Oh, okay.
Let's hear it, player 2.
What is Chicago?
Right you are.
Chicago's a musical.
Okay, we have player 2 in 3rd place, which means that player 2 will go first in the Double Jeopardy round.
Meanwhile, I'm in the lead with 10,200.
Clues are worth $400.
Not nearly as hot as before, but oh
in
well.
these categories. Nature study,
Nature study?
the fabulous 50s,
They're not
the
fabulous.
20th century,
That's fabulous.
beastly noises,
What?
My Spice,
What?
and book titles.
Huh.
Player 2.
I'm gonna
you're
have
in last
another
place.
tough time.
Let's see if you can close that gap. Elementary, my dear Watson. Leslie Howard's son Ronald played him on a 1954 TV series.
Who's Sherlock Holmes?
Okay, player 1. Correct. Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
Let's go over to book titles for 2000.
James Jones considered Old Soldiers Never Die as a title for his World War II novel, but settled on this from a Kipling line.
When I think Kipling, I think the Jungle Book.
Player 2. That's not it.
Better man than I am.
Anyone else?
Probably not me. I don't want to lose 2,000. Actually, I do.
Let's
the hell?
hear it, player 1.
From Here to Eternity.
That's correct.
There. That's more like it.
Player 1, pick again.
20th century for 2000.
Daily
Double.
The first of the Daily Doubles.
Huh.
And you have the lead. Please select your wager, player 1.
I'll bet it all. Yeah.
Here is your Daily Double clue. On Valentine's Day, 1989, the Ayatollah Khomeini showed no love for this author's satanic verses, giving him a death sentence.
Who is Salman Rushdie?
You have maintained.
Wow!
Player 1,
Look at
pick
that.
again, please.
Let's do beastly noises for 2000.
The day Churchill died, it was as if the horse kept calling for him with a neigh and a.
A nay and
Here's the correct response. A Winnie.
Really? So it was what I was thinking of the whole time.
Choose again, player one.
My spice are 2000.
Popular in spaghetti sauce, wild marjoram is more commonly known by this name.
Oh, wow. I got 26,000. I could care less.
Here's what we wanted. Oregano.
Oregano.
Please pick again, player
Well, all
one.
right then. Let's do the Fabulous Fifties for 2000.
Cary Grant's wife, Betsy Drake, survived the 1956 sinking of this ocean liner.
Well, so it's obviously not the Titanic. But, you know, I
It's
am dealing
player
with the
two.
$2,000 clues. Andrea Doria?
Yes.
Okay, so it is the Andrea Doria.
We return to you,
I probably would
player
never
two.
have gotten there in a million years.
In the 1920s, this fascist leader of Italy set up a puppet regime in Albania and reconquered Libya.
Fascist. So, probably not Benito Mussolini.
We're talking about Benito Mussolini.
I thought he was a communist.
Select again.
Nature study for
An
4.
oil called urushiol causes skin irritation when you brush up against this three-leafed plant, Rus radicans. Okay,
What
player
is
one.
poison ivy?
Hey, you're right. Player one.
What the hell? Let's
back
do
to
nature
you.
study for 2 grand. And the other daily double.
Answer. The other daily double.
No
And
way
the
am I
other
betting it all
daily
this time.
double. Give us a wager, player one.
Let's do 2000.
Okay, here is the clue. The freshwater peach blossom type of this sticky calendarate is making a comeback in China's Jilin Lake.
Sticky calianterate. The yada yada yada. The hell's a sticky? Jellyfish.
That puts you even further ahead.
So I could have been.
You get to pick again, player one.
Oh well. Let's do beastly noises for 4.
After the hungry German shepherd gnawed on the tree, it let out a. Player three?
A bark.
That's correct.
Huh.
Player three, back to you for
My
our
spice
next
for 4.
selection. The Ceylon or tree type of this spice that's good on toast is buff-colored and mildly sweet.
Though it would have been nice to see me pull a Roger Craig. This ain't the Tournament of Champions.
The correct response is cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
You again, player three.
My spice for 8.
The name of this spice, important in Asian incense, can also refer to a small piece of garlic. Here's the correct response. Clove.
Really?
Player three, pick again.
Book titles for 4.
Hemingway got the title for this 1926 novel from Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes. Interesting how he knows how to pronounce all these words.
Here's the response we were looking for. The sun also rises. We
What else
return
does?
to you, player three.
Book titles for 8.
Dickens, let's see. Martin Sweetledew? No. Martin Sweetleback? No, I've got it. Martin this.
Just looking at it, it's amusing.
Here's what we were looking for. Chuzzlewit.
Chuzzlewit? What?
Player three, pick a guess.
Sweetleback? Sweetledew?
Let's take it over to Kelly.
These spore-producing plants are among the Earth's most ancient. Some species date back more than 300 million years.
I'm just not going to answer any
Here's
of
the
them
correct
anymore.
response. Ferns.
I've got 28,000.
Choose again. Player three.
Nature study for 12.
Like fish, mushrooms have these, but in a mushroom, they're where the spores are produced. Yes, player 3.
What is it, Amanda? Fins?
No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
How much was that clue worth? 1,200 or 1,600? What the hell?
Okay, player 1.
Which one of these can I see? Okay. Mushrooms can't have tails, can they? Let's go with gills.
Good for you.
Okay, so it was 1,200.
Please pick again, player 1.
Alright. Beastly noises for 8.
If the species were reversed at Thanksgiving, the birds chowing down on us would be doing a lot of... Here's what we were looking for. Gobbling.
Gobbling.
Player 1,
Oh,
back
I
to you
suppose.
for our next
Beastly
selection.
noises for 12.
I should never have committed a crime on the farm. I knew the pig would...
Squeal?
It's player 1. Good.
Yes. Yes, indeed, squeal.
You again, player 1.
Beastly noises for 1,600.
Playing bridge, the donkey led the 4 of clubs, and the elephant decided to... Let's hear it, player 2.
Decided to do something. Trumpet?
Yes, and you're back
I did
into
not
some money.
know trumpet was
Player
actually
2,
the term
back
used
to
for
you.
the beastly noise.
Shakespeare's Sonnet 30 says, I summon up this, which became the title of a Proust work.
Proust. The only sonnet I know is, shall I compare thee to a
Here's the
summer's
response
day?
we were looking for. Remembrance of things past.
The remembrance of things past.
You get to pick again, player 2.
The fabulous 50s,
A
which
series
are not
of
fabulous.
nightmares that C.S. Lewis had about these animals inspired him to write his first Narnia book.
What are the lions?
Player 1?
Shut up.
Right. Player 1, you pick again, please.
The 20th century for 8.
Elizabeth II succeeded her father, this man, who died unexpectedly at age 56.
I do not know British royalty history. All I know is that Henry VIII had 6 wives. Maybe even more.
We're talking about George VI.
George VI. So many Georges, so many Henrys, so many
Select again.
Richards, so many Edwards even. So many Henrys. Did I say Henrys? 20th century for 12.
On February 8, 1904, Japanese ships attacked this country's fleet at Lushun, Manchuria, beginning a war.
Okay, so this thing doesn't work like press your luck. Shaking the Wii remote and it's doing nothing.
Here's what we wanted. Russia.
Russia.
Player
Alright.
1, you pick again.
Let's go with
please.
the unfabulous 50s for 12.
This future U.S. First Lady went to England to cover Queen Elizabeth II's coronation for the Washington Times Herald.
Future First Lady. Was he here? Eleanor Roosevelt?
Yes, player 1.
Oh, future First Lady. Okay. Ay. Let's go with Jacqueline Kennedy.
Good.
Wow.
Please pick again,
Let's
player
go with
1.
the unfabulous 1600.
This actor hit the top 40 with the song Moonlight Swim. A few years later, he went psycho. Let's hear it, player 3.
What is it, Amanda? Anthony
Way to
Perkins.
go.
No idea
We
who he
return
is.
to you, player 3.
My Spice for 12.
In a sushi bar, you will likely be offered some pickled this so you can cleanse your palate between bites.
Peppers? According to the tongue twister, how many pickled peppers did Peter
Here's
Piper
the correct
pick?
response. Ginger.
Ginger. Okay.
Choose again, player 3.
The 20th century?
On February 15th, 1965, Canada's new flag which featured an 11-pointed one of these, flew for the first time?
Oh, what?
It's player 2.
Maple Leaf.
Yep.
Oh, I
Player 2.
suppose.
Back to you for our
Book
next
titles for
selection.
1600.
Faulkner was using Dark House as a novel title, but there was something about the light in this month. The correct response is August.
August. I was thinking January.
You get to pick
Not
again,
sure why.
player 2.
Spice for 16.
Brassica junctia is the brown or Indian type of this spice.
What is? I have no freaking idea. Someone else please go for me. Or no one. Doesn't matter.
Here's what we were looking for. Mustard.
Mustard. I hate mustard.
And we'll wrap up the board with
Which for once
this
ends
clue.
with a $1,600
The northern
clue.
fur species of this migrates from its breeding grounds in Alaska's Pribilof Islands to California.
Nature studies. So I imagine it's gotta be a bird of some sort.
Here's the correct response. The seal.
Wow. Well, okay then.
Good game. All of you will continue on to play Final Jeopardy when...
As if that's significant, Alex. That's what usually happens on the show.
Here comes the Final Jeopardy, players. The category is this. American authors.
American authors.
Please enter your weight.
I like how the asterisks like double after you've entered.
Press the corresponding direction
We get
on the
it,
press
Alex.
control pad to select your response. All right, players, this is what it comes down to. Here is the Final Jeopardy clue. Injured on the Austro-Italian front on July 8, 1918, he also crossed the English Channel with U.S. forces on D-Day.
I really had no freaking
Did you
idea.
come up with the correct response?
Ernest Hemingway?
With that correct response, you will
So it was
gain-
Ernest Hemingway. 1,005? What? Well, it doesn't matter anyways.
What did you put as your response?
Ernest Hemingway? Yes. They always come up with the correct answers.
And this correct response will add how much to your score?
300? Are you kidding me?
Did you come up with the correct response?
No. I said William Faulkner. Stupid me in a
And
purple
what did
shirt.
it cost you?
Only 2,200. So that leaves me with 30,600.
Congratulations, player 1. You're the winner.
And of course, my run continues. Thank you. Thank you
Good
very much.
game, everyone. And thank you so much for playing.
I won with 30,600 today. That brings my 2 game winnings total to $38,600. That's a nice half-hour paycheck. And now, y'all get to stay tuned for my 3rd game of Jeopardy for the Wii, hopefully coming pretty soon. Peace out.